here. Perfect. And then I just wanted to say real quick, awesome job this week, Pam. Thank you so much for stepping up and posting and sharing and all that kind of stuff. One thing we talked about last week on the team call, you guys, is recreating some of the insane momentum that we've had in the past. And a way to do that is by just getting excited, sharing everything, posting often. So like even for tonight's team call, like put it on your calendar that every Tuesday you're going to go on the team page and you're going to be like, yes, I'm there. Because then when other people that maybe don't get on calls or new coaches see that like it's fun, people are excited, a lot of people are getting on, they're going to get on too. Just the same as like when we're adding coaches, we were talking about how like we totally get that everybody has like different pages they're adding people into. And, you know, even if you don't add that person into the team page, just put a graphic, like introduce, like whatever, saying that you've added a new someone, just because the new people in the team and everyone else kind of drives off that momentum and it totally trickles down. So any kind of like excitement or action or recognition is always welcome. But tonight I'm super excited because is this your first call you've hosted, Mandy?
No, I did one a couple of years ago after Summit in Indianapolis. It's been a while.
It's been a while, and she's become a diamond since then for sure. So we're going to hear from Mandy tonight. Do you need me to give you screen sharing, whatever?
Yes, I did make a nice PowerPoint.
Oh, I can't wait. Let's see here. Okay.
And by nice, I mean I put things on a PowerPoint.
Okay, see if you can do it now. And she's going to talk all about the bike, and then we can have some Q&A and strategy afterwards.
I have to admit, this was a little triggering of online teaching. I was like, no, I don't want to go back. All right, can you guys see it? I always taught on Google Classroom, so I'm new to sharing on Zoom. Okay. So the bike, and I had found this picture of my boy Joel and had to use this one. So to start off, and I apologize if I'm all over the place or if I'm too fast or you would like clarification, please just speak up for me. So if you didn't know, body is a thing. And in one of the trainings that I listened to, they have this, this thing right here, this image, and I liked it because mostly of the part where it says daily, live, and on-demand studio classes. Obviously, we know that's happening. But again, just for talking points of the bike and body in general, because this is amazing. You know, obviously the wide variety of cycling integrated with the MYX bike, super trainers. And then the coolest part that I listened to today was the curated to hit music. And maybe you already knew this, maybe you did not, but just like I think Peloton has, you can get on there and like go in and pick a class based on music that you like. So this was more of just a kind of for you guys to look at and see if you, because it has good information on it. Let me check the notes. So if you didn't know this, again, not really about the bike, but just some good information leading up to the bike. Nutrition Plus is literally becoming body. So if you already have Nutrition Plus, nothing changes for you. If like they're rebranding it, like Nutrition Plus will not exist anymore. Everything is becoming body. There's like the monthly fix and mindset are all becoming like just portion fix and to be mindset in the body library with the membership. So all of the same stuff is there, plus the extra body like things that are coming. So just again, for any of your customers that have Nutrition Plus already, like they will transition into body when it launches. So just to think, you know, just a good thing to know. I also down at the bottom, obviously just for fun, put all of the places that they can stream body. So these are just I called it straight facts. MYX will be a part of BOD and body. So if you already have a MYX bike and a MYX membership on September 21st, it literally becomes body on the bike. You have to have BOD to have body. You can't have access to body without BOD. So if anyone, I don't know if this is a thing, but if anyone has just Nutrition Plus, like that's it. in order to like be a part of this and have body as well, they have to have a BOD membership. For now, job one is going to be the only program that incorporates the cycling at this time. But again, just for like talking points and marketing, you know, what a great way to add to what you're already doing. Or if you're in between a program, I know a lot of people have that awkward like in between time, and I'm always like, I don't know what to do. I'm not good at picking random things, but what an awesome, like I would hop on a bike every day and do something different. And I think that body also adds to that because the classes change. You can pick them as you go kind of thing. So just a good, you know, a good thing to add. Like some people just need more. Like I know with 645, I love the mobility and stability day, but I could definitely hop on a bike for 20-30 minutes after that, or sometime like in that day. If you have another bike already, you can access body on your own tablet. I thought that was pretty cool. So like if you already have a Peloton, I think Pelotons have screens. I'm not usually like that. Or if there's other types of bikes that like do the cycling class, you can put your iPad up, you can put your phone, anything that with a camera will allow you to access body and do a cycling class on a bike that you already have. So obviously the screen on the MYX 2 has a webcam. So that will give you access to everything. So you essentially have BOD, body, and the cycling on the webcam with the bike. So like for me, I've been working out in my living room where I live, but now like when we get the bike, we're putting it in my guest room, and I essentially am going to move my gym up there and start using that screen always, even if I'm following just a regular program on BOD, because it just makes sense. It's all in one place now, you know, it's more compact kind of thing. You can access podcasts and BOD workouts. I just said that, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say that again. So the other cool thing, you can have up to 5 accounts on the bike. So if you have a family, a partner, you know, a roommate, they can have an account on the bike and it can still stay personal to you and what you're doing. And like I've already said, if you already have the MYX membership, it will literally become like they're becoming one thing on launch day. So any questions about that stuff? So that makes sense. Probably stuff that you already knew. So it is the most compact bike on the market. You literally only need a 4-by-6 foot area. So that's a great talking point. The training that I listened to today, the woman literally said she lives in a tiny little space and that it will fit in a living room. I mean, I know obviously that's not everyone's like favorite decor, but it's possible. So I really liked knowing that number, like a 4-by-6 area. And I think that like, if you can see the picture, like down at the bottom, it's all in that square. So I think like even going up and around is 4-by-6. Obviously there's going to be the heart rate monitor, which will make the workout very personal to you and to like each workout, it will track it for you. And then the swivel screen makes it super easy for on and off bike workouts. So again, that idea of I have BOD, I have body, I have cycle classes now. There's versatile pedals, tennis shoes are fine, or there's SBD clip-in cycling shoes. I feel like it's that those come with the bike, but please don't hold me to that. I did not get to write that down when I was listening and didn't have time to go back into the training, but I assume that those are probably easy to get as well. I'm not familiar with that type of shoe. Does anyone know on the call offhand?
It says like it's a clip-in.
I'm sure they sell them. I'm sure they're
Cycling.
going to sell them like Peloton does. Like you can probably.
Okay. I mean, that's what I assumed. She said something about it being free and included. But I mean, tennis shoes, I feel like that's a great starting point. If you know you can wear your tennis shoes on there, you know, that's not as stressful. Obviously, shipping is free, which is great. People love to hear the word free, and it comes with what they're calling a white glove. I don't think that's supposed to say surface. I think it's supposed to say service, white glove service. And it will be fully assembled for you where you want it. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks to ship. So talking about prices, the launch bonus will go through the end of September. You know, I feel like Beachbody is notorious for saying things are going to end and then they don't, but in the off chance, you know, as of now, they are advertising that this launch price is the very best price that you will get on the bike. Once the launch ends, there will be discounts and sales, but not as good as the original prices. The total savings are $550. Again, this graphic is all over the place. I know that we've been seeing it for a few months, but still just great things. People like to see that. They like to see saving and free shipping and this and that. It is being marketed as the best on the market. And with any type of price change, our compensation never changes. Start talking about it. Beachbody Champions page. It is a wealth of knowledge. There is a great training. It's about an hour long from July. It was right after, I think it was right after Summit, and they talk all about body and the MYX bike. I also recommend the Stop the Hey Girl podcast. That has been one of my go-tos recently. This one in particular that I'm highlighting on here talks more about events. I actually listened to it after Coach Summit, but got so much out of it. But even like if you're not marketing an event, we're marketing a launch. And so some of the things that I got from that specifically is including your audience into the process. You know, instead of that, join us now, be here in a year, make them a part of the process. Like do a survey. Should I get the charcoal bike or should I get the white bike? What are you doing for your bod group? What are you doing for your customers? Like, are you going to make them little goodie bags? Like bring your audience into those decisions, because when your audience feels involved, it builds community. And so then they're invested, and then they're going to be like, hey, whoa, I want to do this too. And so it kind of takes away from that, like, you know, join us now, be here in a year, and automatically like involves them. And then you can start a conversation with them too, if they're voting and like getting involved. People love to give their opinions on things. If you're not actively following a plan or an exercise routine or a nutrition plan, I start now, start today. It's Tuesday, who cares? You know, you need something to talk about. And if you can talk about what you're doing and what's working for you, then that leads you into talking to your people and asking them questions. You know, this is a major launch, and people love live interactive workouts. So, you know, well, it's not a program, there's a lot of things to ask people. Do you like cycling? Do you like, you know, do you like that being called out? Like, because that's what Podcast does. Hey, Susie, great job. Get it, Regina. I see those squats. You know, ask people that. They can have that live experience in their living room now. And again, I am no master of marketing, but these were just my basics. You know, use your stories, use the engagement tools, the voting, the questions, that kind of thing. Get people involved. When you're posting, you know, you can use pain points, relatable content to share about it. No, you don't have a bike in your living room right now, but how exciting. I hate running. I hate it, but I love a bike. So how easy is that for me to be like, I am set for my cardio. Like if I just need a quick cardio, like no more fear of running or like that burden, like I'm going to hop on a bike now. It's good for joints. It's like way better on your joints. Things like that. So talk about it on your story and create hype. And maybe use reels. I put a question mark, exclamation question mark, because I wasn't really sure at the moment how to use them, but there's got to be a creative way to use reels to talk about this and get people excited about So the other big thing that I found interesting and important with this happening is that we are rebranding the name Challenge Pack to Total Solution Packs. I never say her name right. She's like Our Lady in Virginia, I think, or like in our district. Keyshawn, thank you. I hate mispronouncing people's names. I listened to one of her trainings today about what's happening in September, and she was like, I don't even use the word challenge pack anymore. It's total solution packs. And for me, like, I love that. I love the way that sounds. Total solution. Let me tell you the total solution for you. So just something obviously not with about the bike, but I thought it went well with this launch coming up of changing the way that we talk about things and adding that in. And like I said, go into the Beachbody Champions page. Her thing was only, I think, about 15 minutes, but just really good, quick nuggets on what's happening right now and how to use it with marketing. Let's see, I can't see this one. So team time now. I figured, what's working for you guys? Who else has a plan? If I missed anything that you already know about or skipped over, I wanted to, take this time. I know it went kind of fast. I am no expert here, but figured as a team now we could add to this and help each other out.
That was so helpful. So much good information.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'm thinking about like how we will leverage our existing coaches, that have a bike already or that don't have a bike, and be like, do they have nutrition class? How we can leverage. So there's a graphic that I may have that shows the addition of stuff like that. I know they said it at Coach Summit, so I'm just trying to think about that too. I might have it on my iPad.
I didn't hear much of that. I think my internet was going out. You're talking about like coaches, like getting coaches to like want the bike that don't already have one.
Pam, I think you're frozen. Can you hear us?
I hear you.
But like us.
I think the biggest thing, like everyone loves Peloton, and I think that I do think the price is better. I don't personally know off the top of my head what a Peloton costs. I wonder how many coaches already have Pelotons that they're not really using, to like bring that back in and just kind of create the hype that oh wow, that is expensive. I mean, so it's basically half the price. For the same thing and more.
Then there's a monthly fee. You have to buy the shoes. You have to pay for delivery. I mean, it came to a lot more than just that even.
But yeah, so I feel like this could really sway a lot of people who have always wanted that, but are not willing to pay for it.
Totally.
Hey, you guys, I'm in the car. I don't know if you can hear me, but I have 2 people on Instagram who posted today that they ordered Pelotons because the price dropped. They went to $18.95 to compete with us. So get posting about it and post about the price, because people who never thought they would buy Pelotons are buying them now because they've totally bottomed out that price on the original model. So I would get on the posting about it as soon as you can and talk about the price and all that's included.
And why would you want the original?
Right. I mean, that's the thing.
We're launching a brand new bike
for the old crappy version versus the like latest up to date model. But I literally saw 2 people.
Ours is smaller and more compact, and comes with so much more. Like you literally get bod
Right.
and body with nutrition, everything.
But I
Oh, and one
literally
other
saw
thing-
2 people post their order confirmations with Peloton and are like, as long as that price is what it is, I just couldn't pass it up anymore.
Wow. Mandy, have you seen, and maybe I missed this since I was on a few minutes late, but like any graphic that shows the details on the like bonus bundle that comes with the weight set and all of that stuff, like something that shows what weights those are? You know what I mean? Like
Oh, what the weights are, like how
yeah,
much-
and like the
No.
kettlebell and all of that, like
No, they did not talk in anything I listened to today. They did not talk about like what that looks like, but I saw that Aaron sent on Friday, I'm so bad with names. Somebody Carver, I
Kim.
think, yeah,
Kim Carver,
is doing a training like specifically on the bike. So I don't
And
know if
I
it'll come
wonder,
from
Hadley,
Oh,
if,
good.
if you can't kind of like customize that and say you want, you know what I mean? Like we could probably go to MYX right now and check out and see what it would look like. And see how.
Probably.
I know a lot of people did with that Labor Day sale. A lot of coaches in the roundtable were trying to put it in to see if that free shipping and military, whatever was working. So I think we could probably go and do a checkout and see if you can change the weights. Because it wouldn't make sense for everybody to get the same ones.
Yeah, because I already
No,
have
I
like
think it's a customized. I think it's a base kit. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's like 8, 10s, and 12s.
That's what I
Like,
think. I don't think you're gonna be able
Yeah.
to customize it because that would change the
No.
pricing. You couldn't like
Right.
if you picked like 15, 20, 25, that would be totally different price point than
I feel like it's like 8, 10s, and 12s. I think it's very minimal. I don't know what the kettlebell is, and then there's a bat and a foam roller. Which if
it's
somebody
literally an
doesn't,
entire gym.
right, if somebody doesn't have anything, that's awesome. Like at first I was like, oh, maybe I'll just get it. And then I was like, no, there's no reason for me. I literally only need the kettlebell.
Yeah.
You guys just make sure too, when you're talking to people, if they do not order, because we're going to be ordering from MYX. So when they order, they have to order using the email address that they are registered under Beachbody on. Otherwise we will not get commission.
There is a specific
Beachbody website.
There's a specific website on one of my, I know I'm not sharing my
But
screen.
it's not
anymore.
linked to their account.
Oh,
So
good Lord.
if they don't use the same email, there's no way for it to give you credit.
It's beachbody.mixfitness.com, but they said that like what I was listening to today said that there would be like very specific directions for that to make sure that it all like.
good.
Yeah. Because that was something that they were like, it is a different website. It's not like making a share a cart. But
Hey, Mandy, can you repeat that address again?
Yes. Yes, I can. It is mixfitness.com. So beachbody.mixfitness.com. I still want to call it the MYX bike.
Thank you.
So if they already have a Peloton, they would need to get bod. So
Yeah, they would just need body.
they just need body.
I assume, because I mean, I've never seen a Peloton in person in the wild, if you will. But I assume with the screen, you have access to things, right? Or is it just a
Well, yeah, I mean the screen, if they have a Peloton, they can't stream body on it.
But they could set
Okay.
up an iPad or a phone.
Yeah.
And use
Okay.
bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any kind of cycle bike that you have, as long as you have something to stream near you. I mean, they could even put another TV in front of them and I think do it like from a Fire Stick. So if they already have a Peloton, they could stop paying for the Peloton fee, which I think is more whatever their monthly membership is than the body one, and have, again, it's like you get bod and body with everything.
So pretend it's someone brand new who's not under you yet. You send them a cart for bod, and then you send them to that beachbody.mixfitness.com.
That I don't know.
They'll tell us all that.
Yeah, I know. Let's
Yeah.
see. Let me
I would
go back.
assume we just sell a challenge pack, and then after the challenge pack goes in, that you refer them to this site to buy the bike.
Yeah, because if this is not a challenge pack thing, like we're not getting Success Club points from a bike. The only thing that gives Success Club points are the total solution packs. So yeah, it's like, so like existing, like if you have someone like us that already have BOD, we already have Nutrition Plus, on September 21st, we're going to roll into, you know, officially Body and then buy the bike and have everything. I do have, and I'm happy to, I didn't put them in this, but let me see. I do have other screenshots of like the Body offers for BOD members and the Body offers for non-BOD members that I can put in Gold Diggers that just like breaks everything down with prices and TV, PV, and all that, and commission. If anyone's interested.
And you do make commission on coaches who buy it. Because there's no coach discount, you make commission on coaches.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
So any PS coaches will still bring in the same commission to you.
And they kept saying, I didn't quite understand this, but it also wasn't my like my focus, but they kept saying something about like points, like you're still gonna get points, but maybe they meant like volume points. I
Volume,
don't know.
TV and PV.
Yeah. But don't you get volume from coach orders now? Like if my
Yeah, but you're not getting like the full volume, like you're getting 120 volume points, not
gotcha.
1,000.
Well, that's all I have. Hopefully it was, like I said, I would really encourage you guys to get in the Beachbody Champions page. That's where I got everything for today from. I think it was July 23rd was the training that I listened to. Super great. And if you need a good PD, especially for marketing, Stop the Hey Girl has been the one for me that I feel like has helped me organically talk to people and not cold message, and really just be able to share on my stories and my posts in a way that is organic, and then allows me to convert to conversations that aren't me just being like, hey, thanks for the love, kind of blah, 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 kind of thing. So if that's something holding you back, I would highly encourage that podcast. It is mostly directed to Beachbody coaches 90% of the time.
Awesome. I'll check that out. Thank you so much, Mandy. That was awesome. You crushed it.
Thank you.
You'll have to
So
do it more
good.
often.
we have to take a picture.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can keep my eyes open. Hey, smile. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much. That was great. And yeah, we need to share anything you see that might be helpful to everyone. Just put it in the page.
I can share my PowerPoint if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, please.
That'd be really cool.
Excellent. I can do that.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. That was
So good.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank you,
getting on.
Mandy.
I appreciate
Bye.
it.
Mandy.
Thanks, Mandy. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.